Hello everyone, welcome back to Don't Bowl There. I'm Nick. Joined with me today is Aaron and Braden as usual. First, I just want to say thank you so much for all the views and listens last week with
Positive
our last
feedback.
week episode. Yeah, it was really good. Had a lot of great feedback. How you guys going today?
Yep, doing all right. Yeah,
I'm
not
going
too
good.
bad. Yeah, just plodding along still. Can't
Yeah.
complain. Yeah.
Yeah.
Elon Musk had a baby.
He did.
Yeah,
he
named
did.
it some
Still don't know how to pronounce that name.
Yeah, that's a weird one. What,
I don't think I ever will.
XAE-A12.
I'm not going to try.
Cheeky.
To be honest.
Cheeky
Pretty sure it's
Kyle.
illegal.
Yeah, you're not allowed numbers and names.
No, yeah.
That'd be a strong password.
It certainly would be. It's like the
Yeah.
Wi-Fi password.
Boys, Mother's Day on Sunday. What's got anything planned or what are you
Went and
gonna...
got my presents yesterday, so
Did
I'm
ya?
all sorted.
Yeah, okay.
What'd you get?
Got
Christian
mum's
again.
birthday the following week as well. So
Oh,
yeah,
do you give it like the same present and say this counts for both Mother's Day and your birthday?
I did try to get a joint present, but got advised against it.
Yeah, okay.
So yeah, had to go with the separate presents. So, but I'm all sorted.
What's Krishna getting for Mother's Day?
Bit of a surprise, isn't it?
Is it?
Fair
I mean, not that she listens to this, but
Yeah.
try and keep it a secret.
Yeah.
What about you fellas?
I just got mum flowers. Yeah.
That's nice.
Yeah, some chocolates as well.
Standard. Can't go wrong with flowers.
Yeah,
right?
I just messaged. I've been working all day, so I just messaged my sister and said, "Oh, can you get this?" And I'll pay half, and it's only flowers
That's
and
the way to do
chocolates.
it.
So
Way to do it.
all the
Nothing
tune
wrong.
up, but
Gotta
yeah,
delicate rolls.
I'll give her a big hug and a kiss on Sunday morning and tell her I love her. And
We'll give her a
Yeah.
shout out, old Jane. 'Cause,
yeah, Jane, Deanne, and Krishna.
Yeah.
the mums of the
Happy
podcast.
Mother's Day, yeah.
so-
Without them, this
If they
wouldn't
do
be
end up
possible,
listening,
would it?
Yeah, no, exactly right. No, we would not be here.
No,
We were the strongest swimmers.
that we were. Yes.
Yeah. But no, other than that, it was pretty good to get all the support and feedback that we got after the first episode.
We've almost
Yeah.
reached 200 views on YouTube,
Yeah.
which is absolutely unbelievable. I don't think any of us actually expected that on
Yeah,
our first episode.
Didn't really
Which is
expect it to
awesome.
get past 3, to be honest.
Yeah,
That was
yeah,
us,
So even people who you don't regularly talk to, sending us through messages and saying this is really, really good and
Yeah,
keep up
and
the
all
good
the
work,
stories
lads.
on Instagram and
Yeah,
that type
yeah.
of thing.
So there's been a lot of support and we're really happy. So hopefully we
Very
can
grateful.
continue to put out.
I've had a few people say
Some-
they're going to be regular listeners, which is great to
Yeah,
hear.
That's
yeah, pressure's on now,
Yeah.
lads. We got
Yeah.
through the first episode. Now it's time to carry on with the innings.
Yeah. We'll push our release date back till Friday this week and going forward, I think.
Yeah,
I
just
think,
with our work schedules and that.
Yeah,
we just want to make
works
sure
a bit better
we
for us
edit
all.
it properly and all that
Yeah.
sort of thing.
We want to give the listeners the best possible
Yeah. We're all
podcast we
busy
can.
men, so-
Yeah, exactly.
We're all
What a way to
getting
end what a way to start your Friday by checking your Spotify and your YouTube and seeing a new episode of the Don't Bowl There podcast. Honestly, I don't know what I'd be doing on Friday, but that's definitely up there.
It's definitely number 1 on the
Yeah.
list.
Number one on my list, that's for sure.
100%.
Waking up for work on Friday morning.
Whack on.
Yeah,
Don't bowl
easily.
there.
Don't bother on the way to work. In the
Brilliant.
car.
Pretty
It's
easy
alright.
start to
Beautiful.
the morning, yeah. Anyway, here's the pub's opening
Oh,
in the
I've
next...
seen
Well, we've
that.
got news. We've
Oh,
got news
really?
of pubs opening.
I haven't
yeah.
heard this.
Well, I think they're opening in Queensland, and they've already opened in Northern Territory, but I think it's a couple more.
I think I did see
like
there
2
was like
or
a
months- 2 months or so.
3-stage process.
Yeah,
And I saw
yeah.
the Von Room on Facebook did post.
Okay,
something
that's
about it.
exciting.
Gentlemen, shall we get started?
Yeah, I think we should get into our first segment.
Move into it.
Can't
Yes.
wait to feel that
That'd be nice.
headmaster glass on my lips again.
That first VB on tap with a chicken palmy. Is gonna be
sweet
beautiful.
drink.
Yeah, I'm looking forward to
The Bangor Tav.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm looking forward to my first Canadian club on tap at the Bengal Tav. So that's usually my go-to. And
And down
hit
to
us up
Cronulla-
if anyone from
Cronulla
Bengal
RSL.
Tab's listening.
Canara RSL. So, boys, welcome to first segment, the Hall of Fame this week. So, before we get started, I'll start off with announcing the winner of last week's Hall of Fame.
The Hoff. Let's do it.
So, in third place with 18% of votes is Mr. Corbyn.
Oh.
I guess that was very niche to Alfred Point.
Yeah. So,
Alfred Point primary school kids. But
yeah, every single person that did vote was from Alfred's Point. In second place with equal to third place, 18% of votes,
Oh no.
is Damien Martin's missed run out in the 2003 World Cup.
It was funny, but
It was
what's
funny.
to
Just
watch
it
live.
was
people just
very
don't like
funny.
cricket, which
Yeah.
is understandable.
It's alright.
Shit sport.
Neither do
Yeah,
we.
awful.
And just clear winner, length of a straight with 64% of votes is Splash Mats.
Good numbers. Thanks.
Which we have since found out isn't actually called Splash Mats. It has a different name. So anyway, since you are this week's winner, Braden, do you want to start us off?
Absolutely.
With your nomination.
All right. So my Hall of Fame this week is it's a bit of a different sport. I just came across it scrolling through Facebook earlier in the week, and I think it's a pretty good nomination for Hall of Fame again this week. It's the sport of cheese rolling. Actually, one of the most dangerous sports in the world. It's located in Gloucester. And
In the UK.
In the UK,
yeah,
in England.
Gloucester.
Yeah, that's it. And
County.
Yeah.
really just revolves around people running down a very steep hill after a roll of cheese. Typically 3 to 4 kilos of Gloucester cheese. I've done some research and I've got a couple of dot points here. I just want to put some things out there. The cheese can actually get up to 110 kilometres going down that hill.
Jesus, wouldn't want to be at the bottom, eh?
That's quicker than when I bowl.
Yeah, I don't even bowl that quick.
No,
Yeah.
neither do I. Anyway,
In terms of if you win, do you get the cheese, or is there a bit of a prize money type thing? Do you
No, you get the
win a bit
cheese.
of coin? You just get the cheese.
yeah, but I heard Chris Anderson holds the most wins at the moment. 22 wins. 22 wheels of cheese that he's gotten.
Like cool.
They get to.
They get a wheel of cheese. Yeah, they win the cheese.
Is it the same cheese they
No,
chase,
not the
or-
cheese that they chase, but like the cheese. I just get a new block of cheese, I guess.
Another-
Yeah.
Yeah,
another-
but he's won 22 wheels, so
Wow.
lucky he's not lactose intolerant.
Yeah.
The lady who makes the cheese, or used to make the cheese, is liable if anyone dies. So if
Really?
anyone
Contracts,
dies,
like,
yeah,
yeah,
like the
she's-
police apparently said to her that if anyone dies, she can be held liable.
What if?
Why is she still
yeah.
making the cheese?
Yeah.
Well, I don't know if she does.
Whatever. Yeah.
Wait, did she even come up with the competition?
Yeah,
She
that's
just
what
made
I'm
the
thinking.
cheese.
What if she's just making cheese for the sake of it, and
know,
some
just
bunch of
what I
rowdy
mean.
UK blokes have just chased this cheese down a hill?
And
And
it's like, oh, that's a good idea.
yeah, all
And
this-
also, yeah, who's come up with this? So,
Yeah.
someone's just rolled a cheese down the hill, they've chased after it, people
Yeah.
have fallen over,
People
like,
break bones.
breaking
Yeah.
bones and stuff. It's like, oh, this is a great idea
Yeah.
for
It
us,
must-
isn't it?
Yeah, they
must be some
love-
good cheese.
Must love that cheese.
Make lots of cheese. I think we might have to do a
I think we should do one here.
Yeah.
Don't bowl their trip
Which
to
hill?
Gloucester and try the
Just for the cheese.
Down
the
the
cheese roll.
Yeah.
Which hill? Like, is there a
It's
certain-
called, yeah, I looked it up. It's called Cooper's Hill.
Is it?
hill.
But that's my nomination for this week. It's cheese rolling, just because I thought it was funny watching
That's a great
people
one.
run down a hill after cheese and get hurt.
That's very good.
On the topic of obscure sports,
okay,
I do want to put a few out there because it just so happened that with isolation at the moment, you just channel surf, don't you?
Absolutely.
And gone through the sports channels, and I've managed onto ESPN, but it wasn't normally ESPN. It was ESPN 8, The Ocho. So if anyone's seen Dodgeball, the movie with Ben Stiller and Vince Vaughn, that's the channel that they broadcast the dodgeball tournament on. And then I was looking through some of the things. The first thing I found was a putt-putt competition, the World Championship of putt-putt.
That's sick.
And whoever's frog jumps the highest and the furthest wins.
Do they train like the leg muscles up in the frogs, or
Yeah.
they just sort of?
I don't know
is it
how it
just
works.
natural
It's
talent?
like the long jump and the high jump, but for frogs.
Yeah, I don't know how it works, but what they're doing, they're like scaring the frogs. The owners like jump on the floor and like scare the frogs to make them jump further.
How do you train
And
for
some of them
that?
jump like 18 feet.
That's
like
sick.
they're jumping like
So really,
fast.
it's the owner and how scary they are.
Yeah.
Do you know what time and day it's on? So we can all.
It was,
Yeah.
it was about midday.
Okay.
I can't remember when I was watching it sometime last week.
That's
So
helpful.
I couldn't find it again though. I haven't been able to find it.
All right, we'll keep an eye out for it.
Yeah.
ESPN 8.
Sure,
right?
yeah.
Osho.
Look for it on
If anyone from Osho is listening, give us a shout out.
Foxtel
Yes,
Go.
yeah,
Surely
yeah,
be on Foxtel Go. Does have everything.
All right, so
Aaron,
you
thoughts?
Oh, was that your Hall of Fame pick?
No, that was my Hall of Fame.
Oh.
No, I was just adding on to yours.
What was
okay.
your Hall of Fame pick then? I thought that was.
No. Do you want to go?
Yeah,
All right,
yeah.
so
Yeah, well,
next.
what a segue into
Yeah,
Nick's
what a
Hall of Fame
segue.
pick.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, no, so my Hall of Fame one, bit of a funny one. It's kind of two parts to it. So one is for what it actually is, and the second one is for one of the best names I've ever heard. So the first one is the Halal Snack Pack.
Right up.
So I
there.
want to put it out there.
HSP,
as one of
right,
the HSP, one of the best foods, one of the best inventions.
It is very good.
In the culinary world. So I did dig a little deeper into who actually created it.
The history behind that.
And this is where I get into one of the best names. His name is Ufuk Bazoglu.
How's it spelled? But
So it's UFUK And then Bozoglu. You fuck Bazoglu.
And he's the guy who created
He's the guy who created the
HSP. Is there a photo of him?
We can put one. We can find one and put on
and
our
we'll put it on there. So he's the owner of Oz Turks Jr. in Redfern, right here in Sydney.
Oh, so he's Australian.
Yeah.
Fine.
Oh,
He's
wow.
from Australia.
He would have been bullied
And
at school.
he's apparently the one that inspired the HSP group on Facebook. So whether he's the actual, he probably wasn't the actual creator of it, but he's the one that inspired.
Yeah.
He's a creator of
in
the
Australia,
HSP group
in Australia and that type of thing. Yeah, yeah. So yeah, that's kind of a two-part.
He would have been bullied in school.
Yeah, 100%.
The HSP and you fuck Bazoglu.
Bazoglu.
Is that your Hall of Fame?
That's
pick?
my Hall of
That's
Fame.
right up there.
That is a
That's right up
Fame
there.
Well,
All right, Aaron, your turn, mate.
my Hall of Fame pick this week is ESPN's 30 for 30 documentary on the rivalry between Joey Chestnut and Takiro Kobayashi in hot dog eating. So, this is basically what happened. So, in the sport of MLE, which is Major League Eating, cast on ESPN for everyone to view. So, Kobayashi apparently in school was renowned for his eating abilities. There is a big documentary on the rivalry between an American competitive eater in Joey Chestnut, and a Japanese competitive eater in Takiro Kobayashi. I hope I said that right. Basically, there's it's big. It's up there and probably one of the greatest rivalries.
Is it like
I think
Ronaldo
I've ever
versus
seen.
Messi?
It's bigger. It's bigger than
Not
that.
even,
There's so much backstory to it. But if you look at a photo of him, we'll put a photo up. He's tiny. He's skinny as. Like, he's a tiny...
Must have the metabolism.
like crazy. Yeah. But he holds the most records in competitive eating ever.
That's unreal.
That's a lot.
Yeah. One record I will pronounce is he has eaten 110 bunless hot dogs in 10 minutes.
So bunless hot dogs, you mean just a footy frank?
Just the frank. This is what it said on Google.
Bunless.
Don't bully me about
It's just
it.
the
bunless.
It's
You
just
could
the
have
meat
said
part.
hot dogs, yeah.
It's just
footy
the meat
franks.
part.
Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Sorry. Can I continue?
Yeah, sorry.
Thank you.
Sorry.
Anyway, so this guy Kobayashi just kept coming to the major hot dog eating tournament and just kept winning it. And it actually made Joey Chestnut quite angry because he just couldn't beat him. Until one day he turned on the TV and saw Kobayashi get beaten in an eating competition on a Japanese game show.
This sounds like a narrative I'd write in year 6.
So he saw him on TV get beaten on a Japanese game show by a grizzly bear. And it was that moment then where he was determined...
Like a proper grizzly bear?
like a grizzly bear.
Obviously a grizzly bear would eat more.
Well, that's the thing. But he was... On the documentary, he looks and goes, it was that moment there that I knew I could beat him, that he can be beaten. So he trained... Like, there was...
losing to a grizzly bear.
Yeah, you have to watch it. I can't do it justice. You have to watch it.
Should we put the...
Anyway, well, that's the thing. There's more.
Wait, there's more.
There's more.
Oh, no.
Just when you thought it was over, there's more.
Haven't even got the Joey Chestnut, have we?
After multiple attempts to beat Takiro Kobayashi, Joey Chestnut finally beats him by one hot dog in the very last second. So it's tense.
Do you know the numbers?
It was
like 110 to 111?
I can't recall. It might have been in the 70s. All I know
We need more research.
is
on
they
this
were
show.
like, they were in the 70s, and then third place was like 50 or 40. Like, they were just country mile ahead.
Was it a grizzly
Kind of
bear?
like splash mats in the... They were well ahead.
the Hall of Fame
in the Hall of
nominations,
Fame.
yeah, last week, yeah. On that
Grizzly Bear was not involved. It was a human tournament. Anyway, revelations. After his first ever defeat in competitive eating, Takiro Kobayashi came out to the media and said that he was not 100% fit. And I kid you not, this is legitimately what he said. I have arthritis of the jaw, which is called jawthritis.
Lockjaw.
But he claimed it was jawthritis. Yeah, he said I had jawthritis.
I think he's taking the piss.
Yeah.
Do you really need to have that much? You're swallowing a hot dog. It's not that big.
Yeah,
you don't need to open your
slide
mouth
it down
that
your
much.
throat,
do you?
yeah.
And basically, I won't further on, but it's basically just their rivalry, and it comes to a point where I think Kobayashi actually gets arrested because he tries to intrude on a tournament that he wasn't invited to because, yeah.
Did you actually watch this?
Me and my dad watched it and we could not stop laughing. It was the funniest thing I think I've ever seen in my life. And there was so much to it.
Should we find the video and post a link on our Instagram page?
Oh, it was on ESPN. I don't know if you'd be able to find it. It was probably the best television I've ever seen in my life.
That's unbelievable.
It was a very, very heated rivalry. Yeah. Like, it was
I'd be keen to learn more about this, actually.
Yeah, so 30 for 30 on ESPN. The rivalry between Joey Chestnut and Takuro Kobayashi.
I reckon you
competitive
pronounced that name differently each time you said it.
Yeah,
it's a very.
100%.
I'm trying my hardest.
You've done really well.
I'm
Considering you're so far from Japanese.
Yeah, I'm
you've
not
done
very
well.
good.
Yeah,
I did a bit in year 7. Two of the best eaters of all time.
absolutely, right up there. Yeah,
Yeah, definitely.
gold medalists.
So there we go.
Yeah,
So,
there we are.
So
cheese rolling.
cheese rolling,
You fuck Bazoglu.
whatever that is, and the
30 for
rivalry
30.
between Joey Chestnut
Yeah,
and
whack it up on our
Takuro.
Instagram. And
We will throw it on Instagram, so
Yeah.
please vote. This is probably going to be the tightest contest
I think so.
between
Close
these
one,
three.
I think.
yeah,
Yeah.
Between these three options.
and we'll try and make it a poll this time. Won't try and make it a
Yeah,
question. with the correct
I
answer.
apologise. We'll work on that. But yeah,
Yeah.
Braden, do you want to take us to the next segment?
Yep. No worries.
But yeah, so that's my
Konnichiwa, guys.
that's my Hall of Fame nomination is the rivalry between Joey Chestnut and Kobayashi, which was probably.
Okay, so moving on to our next segment, best of at the moment. Last week we did best of blokes who'd like to take to Vegas, but
Who happened to play cricket?
yeah, mainly
Yeah.
involved around cricketers. But this week we've done best of drunk foods. So foods that you can just pump down
You just crave.
after a big
After
night.
a
you
big
just
night,
want-
foods you can just
belt 'em
crave.
down, yeah.
Okay.
Aaron, do you want to start us off?
Number one. It's funny how Nick spoke of kebabs earlier because that is my first pick, a kebab. I think I'm more likely to have the proper wrapped kebab than I would a snack pack. I think it tastes differently when you take it
Kebab
to
in one
drink.
hand, beer in the other. You just
Yeah. What was the name of the guy?
You fuck Bazoglu.
Thankfully, because of that wonderful, wonderful man, you can always rely on the kebab store to be open.
You can.
Grabbing the kebab.
Absolutely.
So yeah, that's my number one, a kebab. Mixed and a lot.
Yeah.
Like, you can't miss anything. Everything has to be on
No
it.
tomato.
No tomato. Yeah, I'm not
Like-
a fan of tomato.
Oh,
Absolutely.
Nah, everything has to be on it. What sauce?
Garlic.
Barbecue and garlic. I'll need to have barbecue on there.
Bit of sweet chili as well.
Oh,
I know, Braden, you're not a fan of that, but
No, I don't mind sweet chili, just
bit
not
of sweet chili. on top. Ooh, that's good.
Okay.
number 2 is McDonald's. It's easy. Chicken nuggets.
24/7 Macca's
Big
at
Mac.
Korea.
Yeah, like, it's easy. Always good fun. We've had like some good foods at Macca's after a big
Soft
night.
serve machine never works though.
Yeah, it doesn't.
Right.
McFlurries. Me and you smashed down McFlurries. That one.
I remember that night. I actually have a photo of that, you two with your McFlurries.
Yeah.
I might cut that up.
No, please don't. It's rough.
I'd like to see that.
Power
Yeah.
I'd like to see
The
it.
viewers might like to
I
see
am
it.
the editor, so
Anyway,
I can
I'll
chuck it up there,
continue on
couldn't
because we don't have all day. My third pick is dumplings. I would crave
Yeah.
dumplings, especially after having a bit to drink. I love dumplings as it is now. Shandong Mama in Melbourne. Oh, what a place.
Good place.
What a place.
Right up there. Yeah, you're right.
Even Din Tai Fung, which is in Sydney.
Miranda,
Yeah, Miranda, City, bit everywhere.
yeah. Yep.
I'd love dumplings on a night out. The unfortunate thing is there's not really anywhere open
No.
on a night out.
To get dumplings.
So if anyone wants a business venture idea, please.
If anyone knows of
All
any
night.
dumplings place.
Yeah, please let us know.
Yeah.
I'd be all for dumplings.
Absolutely. I'm there.
Yeah.
I'm not a fan of dumplings myself. No. Right.
Well, me and you can go. Right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Nick's on invited.
Nick can.
Yeah, I'll
Nick's going to go have HSPs with you. Fuck the
Yeah. Make sure we'll go to Redfern. You guys find a dumpling place in Redfern. I'll go to you. Fuck.
Yeah. Mate, you don't like dumplings. Everyone likes
I'm not a big
dumplings.
fan. No.
Not.
Well, you liked Shandong Mama when we were there.
I don't think I didn't have dumplings.
What'd you have?
I can't remember.
We didn't go to the right Shandong Mama either. We went to the bad one. Went to the shit one.
Yeah.
But yeah, I'm a bit of a
Whose
picky.
fault was that? Probably yours. because you don't
Well,
like
you two were
dumplings.
on. You two were on the Well, no, I was just following everyone. You two were on the
Yeah.
maps.
I apologise for blaming the Shandong Mama kerfuffle on you because I think it was actually me because I was
I think we're on the maps.
Yeah,
it was me.
it was definitely.
It was. Everyone abused me. I reckon I'd love dumplings after a night out.
Fair enough.
I'd have to try it out, but so
Yeah, as I said, if anyone knows of any dumpling place that are open after a night out, please let us know. We'd be more than
yeah.
willing to try it out.
Nicholas, do you want to continue?
So yeah, all right. Well, my first one was actually the same as Aaron's. Kebab. Can't go wrong with kebab. So yeah, that was also my first choice. Second one, big old bag of hot chips. Just like the thick, like crunchy. You get it from like your standard chicken place or something like that.
Yeah,
Your thick chicken salt,
lots of chicken salt.
nice and hot. You can get the sauce on the side if you want, whatever you want, but just hot chips.
Where are the best hot
can't go
chips?
wrong.
Where are the best hot chips?
Best hot chips.
Archie's do good hot chips.
Archie's do great.
Archie's
chips.
do good hot chips.
I really like the Hungry Jack's chips.
Yeah.
Their
You know
hot chips
what?
are unreal.
Dark Red Rooster. Red Rooster do very, very good hot
Never
chips.
had Red Rooster chips.
I haven't had Red Rooster
You
chips in
need-
ages.
Red Rooster.
That's pretty good as well.
Yeah, a Porto does do very
Porto
good hot
great
chips.
But yeah.
Caitlin froths Red Rooster chips. From the background.
Editor in the back saying,
Yeah.
"Get on with it, guys. We don't have forever."
Our producer.
Stop
calling us
snack.
Just giving us the angry eye.
And my third one.
What was the second one? Oh,
Hot chips.
Yeah. All right, I'm with you now.
Oh wait, how many beers do you know?
Not enough.
Oh, all right. A nice B&E roll, bacon and egg roll.
Oh
Yeah,
yes.
didn't think of that. That's
Oh,
yeah,
that's good.
underrated.
Like
Oh.
I've had it a few times. You go until 6, 7 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah.
You haven't slept yet. Get a nice bacon and egg. I reckon that's my number one. You can't beat it.
Oh, that is a
Yeah,
very,
right,
very good.
yeah.
Down at Cronulla, there's a place called Rushies, and they do a bacon and egg and they mix Parmesan cheese into the eggs, and they put it in the roll, and you can have avo on top if you want, but I don't like avo, so I took that off. Just
Making
bacon
hungry.
and egg.
You don't like avo?
I don't like avo.
Oh,
Nicholas.
mate.
I have it in sushi. I've recently found sushi. Girlfriend got me onto sushi. So
Didn't you know about sushi before?
no.
What do you eat? Hot chips.
Kebabs. Little fuck.
HSB's from you fuck. All right.
Fair play, but
Yeah.
Braden.
Okay, well, my first thing is it's similar to Aaron. It's Macca's chips in particular. Just
Yeah.
I think the more salt the better. After a couple of beers, you just
Yeah,
feel like
soak it all up.
Mate, you used to work at Macca's. Were you big on chucking extra salt on them?
I didn't do the fries. Man.
What'd you do?
I just did burgers.
Oh, okay.
Oh, you
Yeah.
flipping big.
For,
Sorry,
a,
yeah.
for a burger maker at Macca's, are you forced to put the pickles on, or
Yeah, you have
is
to.
Is it a choice?
You have to, but usually if there was none left, and you used to have a little fridge underneath, and if there was none in the fridge, you'd be like,
Yeah.
they're probably going to take pickles off anyway.
Everyone
Yeah.
takes the pickles off anyway.
Yeah.
I always ask for no pickles just to make it
Yeah,
easier.
fair
So
enough.
I just didn't want to go through the effort of taking
Putting it
off the
on.
bun,
Yeah.
taking off the pickles.
It's extra
putting
work for the
bun back
worker
on.
too. Because workers just put it on for you, just take it off. So
Yeah, it's less effort for both of us.
Oh,
exactly right. Yeah.
the amount of arm muscles you'd be using.
Approximately 10.
Similar to pulling up
Right
your
down
arm
the
to
window,
greet,
yeah.
greet the driver behind you.
But yeah, I reckon,
Extra muscles for rolling down the window.
Macca's chips. Yeah, right.
I reckon Macca's chips are my number one. My second one was pizza.
Yes.
I'm a big
Yeah.
pizza. I can just like mindlessly just whack down a pizza. Like a large one, you just get it, you're sitting there, you just
Yes,
had a bit
fine.
to drink, and you just sort of just mindlessly just munching away on the pizzas,
Absolutely
and you can't.
sauced.
Yeah, you can't really. You're not really thinking about anything. You're just getting that pizza down. It feels great. Yeah, so pizza's my second go-to. I really can't go wrong with pizza.
Yeah, that's fair.
Yeah,
you can't
big
go wrong
greasy.
with pizza.
There's so many
boy.
pizza places around. There's so many good ones.
Exactly. Yeah. And then I couldn't pick between my third one. It's a bit of a sweeter option. It's either. I'm a big fan of Krispy Kremes. Like I just tend to be drawn to
He's
Krispy
went there.
Kremes
You've
after.
already
big night.
You've already made me reminisce. On
Yeah.
a few nights.
And
ago.
then like that and ice cream. It just sort of. I just sort of mix between the two. Whatever.
I'm just getting flashbacks.
Are
To that
you,
walk home from Barton Ridge?
Oh,
where we stopped
yes.
at 7-Eleven and got the Krispy Kremes. Well,
That we were running up and down my street because I had one of the
the
speed
speed-
signs on
yes,
the thing.
we're trying to
Yeah,
get-
we're
None of
running
us.
2 a.m. and we're like sprinting up our street. Nick's got a hamstring injury.
Yeah.
and he
I
has,
had
to,
a hamstring
he has to be
injury.
up to play
I'm
cricket the next
sprinting.
morning. And we're like, yeah, we can get our speed on there. and like just pelting
I
it
generally reckon-
up this
None of us
road.
got a
I
score.
generally reckon
Yeah.
that sprinting actually helped my hammy. I woke up the next morning and actually felt a lot better.
Well, you know what? The sign's actually not there anymore, so we
Yeah,
obviously
I do.
broke it with our
I
immense,
think I do
with
have
our
pace.
immense pace.
I
Yeah.
think I do have a video of one of us.
Yeah,
doing
we'll
that.
post it on
Oh,
Instagram.
I could.
Please do. We
might
will
chuck
post
that
that on
up.
Instagram. But yeah,
But yeah, couldn't really decide between Krispy
they're
Kreme
tough
and
ones.
ice cream.
They're
So
very similar.
I think if I was to lean towards something, it'd probably be Krispy Kremes.
The
Just
donuts,
because
yeah.
I just feel like
Donuts.
I walk into a 7-Eleven after a big night of vinyl and I'm just drawn to them. They just call out my name and I'm like, well, may as well. Yeah,
Yeah.
that's exactly what they sound like. And I'm like, I have to.
I have to.
But yeah, that's our best of
There's our
drunk
best
foods
of.
this week. So
Yeah.
we'll post a couple of videos on Instagram and
Yeah.
photos and
Awesome.
stuff like as we said we would. And yeah, we'll go from there. But
Oh, yeah.
that's our best of for this week.
Good selections, boys.
Absolutely.
Well done.
Yeah.
Okay, so moving into our next segment, controversial opinions. So last week we attempted to do this, but during the editing process, kind of stuffed up on us, so we had to cut it out. But this week we're bringing it back, and yeah, so I think I'll start off with my controversial opinion, and we'll go from there. The temperature of water and what temperature is best to drink it. So for me, I prefer room temperature over like cold when drinking water. Like,
Even in like the summer,
so my opinion is
because I feel like it
even in
changes.
summer. I find it
During the
changes. So like,
seasons.
say during a hot day at cricket, nice cold drink of water is definitely better. But for majority of the time, when when I have a glass of water, I'll go for tap water just because it's not as cold than like out of the fridge.
Fair enough.
Yeah, that's fair. I reckon I'm more susceptible to a brain freeze or something like that. Like, it won't be as good.
Yeah.
You know, I'm probably room temperature most of the time.
Yeah,
I just like whatever comes out of the tap, really.
Yeah, whatever
Especially
you
during
drink.
winter.
Beers? You like your beers out of the tap?
oh yeah,
Yeah,
Yeah.
oh yeah.
of course I
Tap
do.
it all.
Yeah.
But we're not talking about beers, we're talking about water.
Yeah, well, you brought it on to beers,
I'm,
so.
I'm sorry.
But
Always come
yeah,
back to
no,
beers.
out of the tap, whatever's out of the tap, I think is good. Unless it's like like 40 degrees and you're sweating rockets and you
Yeah, yeah.
and it
Because
comes
then
out of
room
the tap
temperature.
hot.
I don't like cold water if it's too hot. Because there's nothing worse than like
Hot water.
hot water. If like you leave it in the car for like during the hot day and you come back and it's all hot and you don't notice. You know, it's harder to notice if it's really hot by picking up the bottle and feeling it in your hands. You need to actually drink it to be like, to be like, no, it's not good.
It needs to
come
scald
with
your
the-
mouth.
Yeah.
Before you know, that's probably
You come off
too
the
hot.
field after a long
Yeah.
day in the field, grab a drink, and it's just
Yeah.
hot water.
Yeah.
It's like, oh god, what have I done? All right, Brayden,
Mate,
what's
all
your
right,
controversial
well, my
opinion?
controversial opinion is that cake minus ice cream cake is a little bit overrated. So ice cream minus ice cream cake and Woolies caramel mud cake.
Wow,
I feel
caramel.
I'm a big
Wow, that's
caramel
big.
mud
Oh,
cake,
that's big.
yeah. So like chocolate mud cakes are a bit overrated. White chocolate mud cakes are just a no go. None likes them, but
I don't mind it.
I just think, yeah, cake in general is over. Mainly because, like, by the time you get to cake, you already stuffed your face with, like, lollies and
Yeah.
pizza or
okay.
whatever they bought out, like a big palmy or something, you know. And then by the time cake comes out, you're like, I can't fit that in.
What a,
I'm just, and most of the time, like, especially if it's chocolate cake, it's usually, like, dense and heavy, and you're like, my stomach's
not
about to fall out
moist.
my ass. Like, it's just shit.
yeah, it can't be
And
too
like
dry.
you get some with icing, and the icing just tastes like shit. And you're like, this is awful. Like, I just don't want to. I just don't want to eat this.
I do agree. I think a lot of cakes are overrated. There are a few exceptions, obviously.
Ice cream cake. You can't
A
go past
good,
ice cream.
like my favorite cake. I've had it every year for my birthday. A Sara Lee chocolate cake.
Yeah,
They're
okay.
actually quite
The
good.
Sara Lee one's
Yeah,
quite
Sara
good.
you're
Lee
right,
chocolate
you're right.
cake is
Um,
unbelievable.
You know what? I was
Simple.
for-
Simple cakes.
for Miller, my little sister. She turned one a few weeks ago.
So Mia.
Miller, yeah, that is very true. I made that mistake a long time ago. Yeah,
Little Miller.
Miller.
Can we hear that story, actually?
You want to hear the story?
Quick story time.
All right, so
It's
a
a funny
funny.
story.
wonderful.
How's
day.
Miller spelt?
It is spelled Milla. That is how you spell it. And her middle name is Noelle. And when I was first told, I made the mistake of thinking that was Mia because Miller with no L's is Mia. And everyone looked at me silly, and I felt really dumb afterwards.
classic.
But
All
yeah,
time.
when I was
being born, obviously.
yeah, so my little sister Milla was born last year. She turned 1 a few weeks ago, and
Happy birthday, Miller.
yeah.
Absolutely.
But they make cakes, and it was so good.
Really?
I don't know how to explain it. It was just wonderful.
Well, if you can get that to me, I'll be.
I will.
I'll might change my controversial.
Yes, that's very
You know
true.
what? I'm
It was
actually
good.
gonna
It
give
was
a quick
very
shout
good.
out. I am actually going to give a quick shout out. So, for those of you who might have seen on Facebook who are in like the 2234 or the Shire area and those kind of groups on Facebook, Sharon's Novelty Cakes. So one of my friends from cricket, her mum, has made a business of making novelty cakes at home, and they are unbelievably good.
Wow.
Quite
Yeah,
good.
Yeah,
we'll
look
definitely
up
check
on
that out.
Facebook, Sharon's Novelty Cakes.
Well, maybe you
little
can get one for me, and I'll.
Yeah.
It might change.
Might
my
change your
controversial
opinion,
Yeah,
it
well,
takes a bit overrated.
I might order some and bring some in for the next
Yeah,
episode.
yeah,
We'll
I
do a-
know
we'll do
we'll
a
have the
live
next
tasting.
episode. Yeah.
I reckon
Live
that's a good
tasting.
idea. Yeah.
Yeah.
But anyway, Aaron, on to you.
So, my opinion may divide majority of Australians.
It's usually what a controversial opinion does.
Thank you. That's what I was aiming for.
That's good.
Cause
I'm
the
a firm
controversy.
believer that the milk goes before the Milo.
I think a lot of Australians.
I think most of Australians like
Really?
that. Yeah.
Most people I know.
Oh, actually, no.
Yeah.
I'm Milo before milk.
Nah,
I'm milk before Milo.
Yeah, I'm a milk
Okay.
before Milo person.
Yeah, and
A
then-
majority of people I know do Milo before milk because
Yeah.
they feel like it separates more.
Yeah.
But I'm more milk and then
No,
Milo
I
and then
pour
you
milk
stir
and then
it.
stir it, and
Yeah,
then it
then you
gets like
stir
all
it. Yeah.
crunchy.
And then you can get the
Oh.
teaspoon and eat the Milo. And then it's
Yes.
kind of like chocolate milk for the rest of it. It's brilliant.
You can do that. Milk. Milo before
no,
milk.
it's
you
like-
need
no,
you need a
'cause
technique.
you
It's a
don't-
certain way of doing
You
it.
don't mix it so it's fully
When-
like mixed in. So
Yeah.
you mix it just enough so
Yeah.
that it's like really like chunky and it's like just like
Yeah,
kind
you
of
can do
soggy
that.
Milo.
No, you can do that with Milo than milk.
Nah,
It
it
just
takes
sort of
away.
milk than the
When you
Milo.
when you become good at it, you've done it a few times. You sort of like push the milk up from the bottom, and then you stir it, and it still has like the Milo on. It still has a Milo on top, so you can still eat it. Like it's the gluggy. I know what gluggy Milo you're talking about.
Oh, no, I don't believe
100%.
you need to. You really need to put in the work.
I'm just a
Milk
fan
and
of
Milo.
just opening up the tin of Milo and just eating the
Yeah.
Milo.
100%.
Because the majority of people, like I know, do Milo before milk.
Yeah, I'll do that.
I think,
But
I
you
think that's going to be the one that's going to cause the most
Yeah.
controversy.
I'll pour the milk into the actual Milo can.
I
and
have
drink
done
it
it
out of
before.
that.
It's gone down to the last little bit. I was like, it's impossible to get it out with a spoon. So just pour the
Yeah,
milk
that's
in. Just
very good
As
idea.
well.
Oh yeah.
Thought this might divide Australians.
And everyone, let us know what
This
your
will divide
opinion
our
is.
Please
listeners.
do.
I think this
Yeah.
might be one of the big ones. I think when we
This
chuck
could
the
make
poll
or
up-
break followers.
Yeah, this could make or break our podcast.
But yeah, I feel like there's a certain way of doing milk and Milo, and I feel like that's the correct way.
There's a real art to it.
There is. There definitely is an art to
I
it.
feel like
Milo's Milo and milk. Can't go wrong.
Yeah, you're right. But
both
There's
ways
different
work.
ways to do it, but they're both.
It's like putting
Equally
in the
as
milk
tasty.
before the cereal or the cereal before the milk.
does anyone put the milk in then the cereal?
I don't know, but
Yeah, sure.
You know,
like, it's
if you
still-
do that,
it's-
please comment. I
it's-
want to know.
It still
I want to
works,
meet you.
but it's just the wrong way of doing it.
You can be on our podcast
you're a
next
psychopath.
week,
It's like those
please.
TikToks. It's just like it's
Yeah.
how normal people do it, how psychopaths do it. It's like, you're just wrong. You don't put the milk before the cereal. Like,
you do
don't
it-
put the Milo before the milk.
I agree. Yeah,
Let us know.
I agree with that statement.
We'll interview you next week. on our
Yeah,
podcast.
get you on.
Yeah.
First special guest.
First special guest.
First special guest is the
Someone
man
who
who puts
puts
the milk before the
cereal.
We could make a 30 for 30 documentary on this. Oh man.
Oh,
But yeah, that's my controversial opinion. Is I'm a very firm believer that the milk goes before the Milo.
Okay, so moving on to our last segment, it's this or that. Last week it was just a bit of a random this or that, but this week we've sort of narrowed it down to 2010's trends. So
Decades just passed over, so
yeah,
let's
we thought what
reminisce.
year in review.
yeah,
and
yeah,
remember.
well,
Decade
in
review.
Yeah.
But, you know, it's alright.
I'll ask a series of questions and you guys just answer. What
Yeah,
we go.
okay,
So
so-
we go Aaron, Nick, me.
Yeah, go.
Okay, beauty.
Alright, easy.
So the first one, would you rather listen to Baby Shark or Old Town Road?
Old Town Road.
Old Town Road.
Yeah, me too. It's just Baby Shark's annoying.
Sorry, Brooklyn. Playing
Would
it
you rather
in-
play Slenderman or Farmville?
Oh wow.
I never played Farmville, so I'm going to say Slenderman.
I'm actually going to say, yeah, I never played Farmville.
I never played
Because
either of them.
I actually didn't... Because Farmville was the Facebook one, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Because I didn't have Facebook at the time. And everyone was just like, oh, give me some cows, I need cows, or sheep, or whatever for Farmville.
We got all the
And I had no idea what was
requests
going
on
on.
Facebook.
Yeah, I had no idea what was going on. I was like,
Yeah.
why do you want cows? Like,
Yeah.
what, you all have farms now and shit. Like, what's
Yeah.
going on? I was like, they're not.
If you don't have Farmville, you wouldn't understand.
Yeah, collect
I never
that
had either.
paper.
I never had Farmville.
Yeah.
So, man bun or mullet?
Neither.
Yeah, neither. I'll go mullet.
I can't do
I'll go
man bun. Yeah, mullet.
Yeah, it
I
has to
can't
be
do
mullet.
man bun.
Mullet's just funny too.
Yeah.
Alright, ripped jeans or normal jeans?
Normal jeans.
Normal jeans.
100%.
Yeah.
Shutter shades or tiny sunglasses? So you guys
Oh,
like shutter shades
yeah,
are?
I know.
It's like those
yeah.
ineffective,
Yeah.
sunglasses.
Oh, the
pretty
tiny
much.
sunglasses. I like them.
So what was the second one? Sorry, so shutter shades
Or
or...
tiny sunglasses that don't even cover your eyes.
Yeah,
Yeah.
tiny ones, yeah.
Yeah.
Shutter shades.
Not
The
bad.
shutter
If they're
shades
fluoro as well, like yeah.
Shutter shades were cool, but...
Yeah,
I
shutter
mean,
shade was Party Rock Anthem time.
Yeah.
Yeah, that one. Would you rather participate in the cinnamon challenge or salt and ice challenge?
Choke on cinnamon or
Yeah,
burn your skin.
that's exactly what I'm saying.
I'd rather choke on cinnamon.
So would I, yeah. I don't think I
I
could.
don't want to burn my
Ooh,
skin.
scar ya. So power bands or silly bands? You know the power bands, like
Yeah.
the things that did not work,
Yeah.
and the silly bands, like the little animal sort of
Yeah, silly
shape
bands.
things.
100% power bands. I was on those balance bands.
I didn't-
Power bands, yeah, they look alpha.
Yeah.
I swear, apparently there was something in like the
Oh, wasn't
the
it?
sticker or something.
Wasn't that done through like Gatorade or Powerade or something like that?
Yeah, I
the
think
power
so.
bands?
All the footy players
Yeah,
wore it.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was a big. It was
Turned out it
huge
didn't
fucking
work.
price.
Yeah.
It was fake.
It was always that one kid who thought he was an athlete who had five.
Yeah.
Like,
To be fair,
Two
it was-
around the ankles as well.
yeah, just like a sleeve of power bands.
wasn't
Yeah,
it? Because he
continue.
just wore a power band.
Yeah.
So dad shoes, like full white leather, like Reebok shoes,
Yeah.
or Crocs.
Oh, I'm gonna go dad shoes.
I'm gonna go Crocs.
I'm gonna go dad shoes too, just because I think they're funny.
Yeah, they are funny.
Just for the laugh factor.
A
Yeah.
good Dunlop K26.
Yeah.
I put up a photo of those. My grandpa wears those shoes. They're the greatest. He's worn them for like 60 years. The best thing ever.
Fair play.
Dunlop
That's a good
K26s.
commitment to shoes. Would you rather play Candy Crush or Clash of Clans?
I have to go Clash.
Yeah, cock.
Yeah.
Well, I never. Oh no, I played a bit of Clash of Clans, and
Yeah.
I also agree with that too.
Clash
Yeah.
Clans.
So another game. It's Subway Surfers or Temple Run.
Subway servers.
Oh, can I say both? I love them both.
Oh, no, you have to choose one.
It's this or that.
This
Not
or
this
that,
and
yeah.
that.
Yeah, no, I've played them both so long. I have to say, I think Subway Surfers.
Yeah, I think Subway Surfers is better. Last one. Game of Thrones or Brooklyn Nine-Nine.
Ooh.
Killing me here.
Yeah.
You are killing me here.
Wow.
Tough one. I'll have the best one for last.
I'm gonna have to go Game of Thrones. I love Brooklyn Nine-Nine, but Game of Thrones that last season.
I can't do this.
My majority of the seasons, they
These
had
are
me.
legit my two favourite TV series. I don't know.
Mate, you have to choose one. You have to choose one.
Oh no.
They're different, but you have to
Oh
choose one.
no. Oh, I think I have to say Game of Thrones. I binged that a lot.
Yeah, I agree.
I binged that before my HSC.
Well, I haven't watched all of both the series, but I've watched like parts of them, and I think Game of Thrones is probably my pick too. But that's all the questions I've got for 2010 trends, unless someone else has like managed to write one down. But
It's not a question, but one of the things that stands out for 2010 trends is the footy cards in the Smiths chips.
Yeah.
That was always something.
that was pre 2010.
Yeah, but it sort of worked. It was early. It worked its way.
Yeah,
up.
it might have been like 2010.
I remember I stole a
2011.
few back in year 3.
I remember they got banned in primary school.
Yeah, there were so
Everyone's-
many
there's
things
so
that
many
got
fights.
banned in primary
Yeah.
school.
I stole some out of year 3 and off the teacher's desk going to lunch. Whoops.
Yeah.
I'll add one in. The plank challenge or the Harlem?
Yeah.
or
Yeah,
Harlem
the
Shake?
Harlem
I had
Shake.
both of them, but then I got rid of them.
Yeah, I thought I'd add that. Just,
Yeah. Well,
Which
what would we
yeah,
rather
which
do?
one you would rather participate in?
I wouldn't want to do the Harlem Shake.
No, you wouldn't want to do it?
I would want to do it.
Yeah, I'd say the Harlem Shake.
Yeah. It's just fun. It's just fun.
I
Could
guess.
potentially,
you're
if,
just
if
laying
the
there.
listeners want to see it, might be
No,
something we'd be able to
no,
do.
that's something that's not happening.
I reckon that'd be good fun.
Yeah, because I know we did do a TikTok the same night we recorded.
Yeah,
ours.
yeah.
Yeah,
Look up
we did.
Aaron.
Alright.
Hatters.
Well, I've only got 2 videos, so there's no point. Give me a follow if you want, but
What's your name?
H_adders. So it's just Hatters with the underscore between the H and the A.
All right, well, that concludes our last segment and the podcast for this week.
Yeah,
So,
I hope you all had a bit of a chuckle and a laugh like we have, and hope to see you around next week still.
yeah, just want to say thank you again for all the support from last week and all the
loving it.
feedback. Hopefully, we've brought that into. We tried to bring as much as we could into account for this week. So hopefully, it's been a bit better for you all.
Keep giving us feedback. Let us know what you
Yeah,
think.
we always want to keep improving, make
Please
stuff
do.
better.
Yeah, let us know what you want to hear. Yep.
Yeah.
All right,
Had a
Lovely.
good time. Had a good time today, fellas.
Enjoyed
So,
it. Yeah.
See you all next
Good
week.
night.
been
Absolutely.
Nick, Braden, and Aaron.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't bowl there.
Don't bowl there.
See you later.
See you later.
You follow if you want. I'll probably don't post a lot of content, so
That's right.
don't
It's more
strive
just
to.
like,
yeah,
Yeah,
TikTok
special
that we made.
occasions only.
When we were a bit sourced.
Yeah.